Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal Lanita's Gifts reaction. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? Now, the reaction I'm coming in with today, mm, 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 gonna make y'all fall to the floor. Now, this reaction right here is about Lindsay Clancy. And her case is arranged from her hospital bed because she was accused of unlighting her own children. She jumped out the window and paralyzed, y'all, and got paralyzed. So she paralyzed from the hip on down, waist on down. You know, her babies, y'all, the babies is all I think about. And she didn't have no kind of issues, y'all. None. Let's take a look at it. Please leave your actions. You real deal, please. Listen to this.
Advantage of the situation when her husband left the home that night. She created the situation.
This is not a situation, Your Honor, that was planned by any means. This is a situation that clearly was a product of mental illness.
Two very different arguments from the prosecution and defense about the Duxbury mother accused of killing her 3 children. Lindsay Clancy appearing in court from her hospital bed, wiping away a tear as the prosecution detailed the disturbing allegations.
She did so with deliberate premeditation.
This is what prosecutors say happened that day at 4:13 p.m. They say Lindsay searched for takeout from a local restaurant, then used maps on her phone. The assistant district attorney says she was trying to figure out how long it would take to get there. At 5:15, her husband left to go pick up medicine for the kids and the takeout Lindsay called in. And just after 6 o'clock, her husband returns to an eerily silent house. The prosecution says he eventually found that Lindsay had jumped out the window and their 3 children had been strangled with exercise bands.
And then make sure the bands were squeezing their little necks for several minutes. She could have changed her mind at any point during that time and removed those bands from their necks.
Clancy's defense attorney painting a picture of a nurse who wanted to have kids and help other women, but was over-medicated and suffering from a mental illness.
The woman before you, who was a beautiful person, who was thoroughly destroyed by these medications.
The judge says Clancy will remain in the hospital until she can be transferred to a rehab facility. If she completes treatment, another hearing will be held to determine bail and establish where and under what conditions she'll live while her case is pending. Marissa Tansey.
What y'all think about that, real deal? Whew. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And this is sad, y'all. This is sad. So what they say right here. I don't know what's going on with the kids. Let's see what this is.
It was an especially difficult day for the family as they said goodbye to 3 young children.
It was a beautiful funeral mass, but it's very, very difficult.
Father Bob Dean says the funeral for the 3 children Friday morning was emotional. He read the eulogy written by the children's father,
showing the beautiful relationship he had with each child and brought out their personality and the dynamic between himself and the child. And it was It's beautiful.
All day Friday through the night and into Saturday, Father Dean has opened the doors of Holy Family Church in Duxbury, allowing people to come in to reflect and pray.
Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy.
Meanwhile, in court, Lindsay Clancy's attorney convinced a judge to allow her to call her parents and talk with a psychologist from the hospital where she's still under police guard. He says Lindsay was over-medicated, taking a dozen different antidepressants when she allegedly killed her 3 children and then tried to take her own life.
Her husband actually went to the doctor the week before and asked for help and said, you're turning her into a zombie.
Prosecutors say Lindsay's condition is improving as she's now able to communicate and move her arms and legs. Her pastor says parishioners at her church have shown compassion and empathy for the entire Clancy family.
She'll need a lot of support and prayer, and that's where we're praying for healing for her particularly.
It's sad, y'all. I've got to pray for her. Sad. So sad. What y'all think about that? It is so sad that our babies, we're losing our babies behind a whole lot of stuff. What y'all think about that real deal? Let me move this thing right here out the way. I don't know why is this stuck right there. I'm lost with words because she was on the medication and the kids don't know she jumped out the window. She was trying to kill herself. It's amazing how medicine can take a turn toll of your body. Mental health is serious, y'all. That's why you're not supposed to pick at people. Everybody going through stuff, okay? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.